Recently, Traxxas has come out with an exciting new lineup of lifted trucks, and this one does not disappoint.
This is the TRX4 Sport High Trail, but this isn't just any high trail. This is the launch edition. This thing comes equipped with Canyon Trail tires, which are probably one of the best crawler tires Traxxas has ever made. As you can see, there are green bead locks on this launch edition, but the bead locks are fake. These are not functional.
Fully decorational.
There's a ton of accessories on this thing as well, and some are functional. See these traction boards? Those you can take off and use, and they are functional. We also have some gas cans, an axe, a shovel, and a fire extinguisher.
And a jack.
Where's the jack? Oh, and a jack. As you can see, this thing is made for extreme off-roading because we got this snorkel right here, and it's got the 1-inch lift from the factory on 2.2 tires. That's what's so special about this car.
Which gives it a 63-degree approach angle.
Speaking of angle, this has a 45-degree steering angle,
Wow,
which is pretty decent for being a stock, non-upgraded car. You can also get different color fair leads for this truck. Really nice. I love how it looks like a real winch in there. They did a really good job on that.
You can just pop that out and put the real winch that Traxxas has in there. So this thing comes with colored diff covers. They're green on this green launch edition. Portal axles, of course, and a fully adjustable shocks. Inside the portal axles comes with bearings inside instead of a bushing, which is a bonus. It's already equipped with light buckets. I do believe that when you buy the light kit for these, it comes with a different tail light that's clear.
Which I happen to like.
It does look really nice. But then you get hazard lights and the whole spiel. They're not just red. It comes with a metal geared servo instead of the cheapest of servos. So you are getting upgrade there, and a steel servo horn. Even though you get some of these upgrades in this truck, it's still $120 cheaper than the regular high trail truck.
Well, what isn't regular about this truck?
Well, let's pop the lid. One of the greatest features, I feel, is that it's coming with the clipless body design now. No more ugly pins. It just makes it look like a real truck. You got your basic stuff, your standard 21-turn 550 reverse rotation motor, XL5 speed control, which is 3S capable.
But wait, if I look in my other TRX4, servos here and servos there and there. Why isn't there servos in this one?
Well, this is a sport edition truck, which doesn't come with 2-speed transmission and lockable and unlockable diffs. It's always locked, these diffs, if you notice.
As you can see, spinning one wheel and all of them are locked, so you always have locked diffs. I don't feel like that is too bad because my diffs are almost always locked anyway.
They are.
It would suck if they came from the factory unlocked and you couldn't change it, but since that's locked, that's not really that big of a deal.
A lot of guys would argue that it's really not necessary to have the 2-speed transmission and the lockable diffs because you just leave it that way all the time anyways. So it's more of a novelty. The 2-speed transmission is nice in the regards that if you're out on a trail and you want to go faster, you can go faster. You are able to adjust your drag brake with the XL5 speed controller, so that gives you more crawlability in quotations. And as with any TRX4, it does have spaces for rock lights, which do look amazing at night. And there are more light options for here and here on this TRX4 Sport, which really just add that extra crisp look. When you're cruising at night, it just looks great.
Now, as with like all of the crawlers, a lot of people rant about the sticker windows, how they're not clear. People love clear windows in the crawling community for some reason. I don't really mind if they have stickers on them, but a lot of people get very upset because they don't have them. The reason that these aren't clear is because this starts out as just a gray sheet of plastic at the Traxxas factory. Then they put it in a mold and it makes this so they could never make the windows clear. Yeah, you could do it at home with a bunch of like chemicals and stuff like that, but they have to put the stickers on because if they didn't, it would just be gray. It's never a clear sheet of plastic. They have all these colored sheets of plastic and then it gets put into a mold and it comes out to be this. So that's why you have sticker windows instead of clear. If you have a limited edition body such as this K5 Blazer, it does have clear windows. Traxxas can do it, but this is a starter crawler. It's not something super technical. And I think that if you're seeing all these electrical wires through there, it just kind of ruins the scale of realism. You need to put like an interior in it or something like that. But this is a limited edition body.
You can fetch one for like 220 bucks online
Something
right
like
now.
that. There's a lot of different battery options for this car. So first off, if you try to put a 4S battery in, this ESC does say 3S, just so you know, but even if for some reason somebody tried to put a 4S battery in, will not go in. So you don't need to worry about accidentally doing any of that. 3S battery will plug straight in, just like that, and it is 3S capable, makes it go decently fast. So a 3S battery will make it go about 15 miles an hour, which is a good speed for something that isn't meant to go fast. If you're looking for a little bit more weight up on the front, you can take one of these little tiny 2S batteries, which also works on this ESC. It says 3S, but it's anything 3S and under. You can put it up right up here so that you have more weight in the front. This is specifically designed to hold a battery up here. You just need to get a little strap. There's a little
Velcro strap.
And then there will be more weight up front. Even a bigger 2S battery will also fit into here, no problem. If you want a lower center of gravity, center of mass, whatever, this fits down in there so that it's not as high up. Since there is a lot of weight on the top, if you feel this body, it is pretty heavy. And that's all due to this whole skeleton, because of the clipless body system, and this whole Expedition wrap. It is a little bit top heavy. A lot of people have been complaining about how it's a bit top heavy.
Not to mention it's lifted an inch.
We've noticed Traxxas doesn't really make crawlers. This isn't a crawler by any mean. If you talk to someone who is very proficient in crawling, they're going to say, no, this isn't a crawler. This is more of a trail truck. What Traxxas does is sells you this trail truck, it's ready to run, and then they sell you the upgrades to make it more of a crawling vehicle. First thing I would do is probably put thinner shock oil in.
There are some people in the crawling community that you don't use any shock oil at all.
I have some friends who have crawlers, and I can lift this tire up and nothing else lifts up. As you can see, the whole thing will lift up, whereas with theirs, it kind of just... So that's due to the shock oil weight and everything. But, so as you can see, it's not a tuned crawler. Don't expect to have a tuned, perfect precision crawler.
As far as this sport's concerned, it's, you know, get somebody into the crawling game for less money.
This is a $429 car. It looks really good. It's a lot of fun. So I think we should test it out.
We set up a little makeshift ramp, and we're going to test some of its abilities right now.
So as you can see, at the very peak, it's not touching. He keeps going. Light work. It's insane how a tire can be here and here, and it's not high centered. Go perfectly straight up the wall. 64-degree incline right here. And this is going to get up it no problem. It can't go all the way, but it can show the incline that it has. As you can see, it got up that.
In the rear.
Down slowly.
Look at the rear bumper.
Rear bumper. Just barely touching. Everything is so high up, especially with it being a high trail, it can get up a 63-degree incline. Now let's see what can actually climb. 45-degree incline. It's decent. It's making its way up. Look at that, and it got to the top. Oh.
45 degrees, that's about its limit, huh?
For a stock truck, having all this weight on the top and it being an inch higher than regular, that is crazy. Let's show them the top speed.
The top speed?
Yeah.
It's pretty quick.
It looks like it's stuck in high gear. It's not in low gear, so I'd say. This is on a 2S battery as well, not a 3S, so this is not as fast as it goes.
It would be a little quicker with a 3S, wouldn't it? On 2S.
On 2S.
Pretty amazing little truck. We've had a little fun with it now, and we've checked it out. Let's take it to the beauty shop.
Well guys, hopefully you liked that video, and hopefully you like this brand new TRX4 Sport High Trail.
And hopefully you ring that bell over there.
Tell us your thoughts on this car down below. Whether you like it more or less than the old trucks.
It's 120 bucks cheaper than a regular High Trail.
It's more of a starter truck, so keep that in mind. It's not supposed to be fully decked out. It's a starter truck so that you can get into crawling and get into trail riding. This is a very limited edition. It's called Launch Edition. You can easily get it in red or blue. If you want it in this gray and green color, which I assume a lot of you will, you'll have to do a little bit of looking for that. Usually they'll be at Traxxas exclusive dealers.
Only at an exclusive dealer.
Unless somebody has it and they sell it to you.
Right.
So if you like that video, subscribe, ring the bell, like it, and share it with your friends. You know the whole deal. And I guess with that, we'll see you in the next video. 3x7 Outdoors signing out.
Bye for now.
This is the new High Trail Trx4 Sport. No. This is the new High Trail TRX. My arm hit it. This is the brand new TRX4 Sport. It's not going to go far enough. This is the brand new TRX4 Sport, but it's going to go way too far. This is the brand new TRX4 Sport. This is the brand new. This is the TRX4. This is the TRX4 Sport High Trail Edition. What was I going to say? This is the TRX4 Sport.
Recently, Traxxas has been coming out with an exciting new lineup of lifted trucks. And with the addition of this one, Recently, Traxxas has come out with an exciting new lineup of trucks.
This is the TRX4 Sport. This is the TRX4 Sport.
Recently, Traxxas has come out with a
What was I going to say?
down.
What is this? This is the brand new TRX4.